Hey miners, welcome back. If you have a moment, please like, comment, and subscribe. And today we're going to be taking a look at HIVE OS, and we're going to be talking about what I think about their new fees. So let's go ahead and read through this for ourselves. So GPUs, 2 workers or less, are free no matter how many cards are installed on them. This change benefits GPU users by offering 2 free workers regardless of the number of cards and doesn't have any coin pool restrictions. The cost for rigs with fewer than 6 cards will proportionally drop. Previously, each GPU rig cost $3 a month, regardless of the number of GPUs. With this update, we will proportionally scale down the price for rigs with fewer than 6 cards, ranging from $3 a month to 50 cents a month. Users with 6 or more cards will be charged at the base price of $3 a month. So, price for users with fewer than 6 cards a rig. So 1 card rig is 50 cents, 2 card rig is $1, 3 card rig is $1.50, 4 card rig is $2, 5 card rig is $2.50, and a 6 card rig is $3. The mining rig equipped with AMD BC250 boards will be billed at 50 cents each. CPUs will be 50 cents a month. There is no additional charge for users who wish to mine with their CPU on any tier GPU rig. CPU rigs alone will be billed at 50 cents a month on their personal tier. So ASIC miners with a HIVE OS firmware, HIVE OS remains free and is not counted towards the total number of workers subject to payment. ASIC connected to HIVE ASIC Hub will be billed at $2 a month. So the way that I see this situation, obviously things changing, and now we only get basically 2 rigs for free. So none of this is financial advice. This is just what I think. And with that, this is obviously affecting people in different ways. And as miners, we need to sort of assimilate to the situation. We need to be a chameleon. We have to change. And that's just the way it is. It constantly happens in cryptocurrency. I'd say every single 6 months or so, we have to make a change, whether it be ASIC, GPUs are dead and now we all have to switch to ASICs or to CPUs or some sort of operating system or whatever the case may be. You have to make the change, and that's just the way it is. And obviously with prices going up, that will change things for different size farms. As for me, I am a home miner. I am only running 1 rig right now, as you can see. Some of these other rigs here are friends rigs and a L3 that's another friend has, and these aren't even on right now because they're not super profitable. Still waiting for that bull run. And with that being said, once the bull run is actually here and you have accumulated all this hardware, nobody is going to actually care about these alternative coins so much anymore. At least this is from my experience going through 2 previous bull runs. Everybody is just going to want to cash out their cryptocurrencies because they are essentially at all-time highs. And with that being said, most people are going to switch over to NiceHash. People are just going to want to go ahead and sell for daily profitability. At least this is with my experience. People that were mining Ethereum or whatever, Ravencoin, Ergo, all these different coins, nobody cared about those coins during the bull run. All that they cared about was cashing them out because they were at all-time highs. And me personally, having a small Polaris farm of about 30 cards total, at the time, I just switched everything over to NiceHash because of the fees that they were charging to transfer Ethereum, as well as how much HIVE pool and different pools were charging at the time for Ethereum. I just switched over to NiceHash OS, and it ran a little bit hot, and maybe it wasn't as efficient as it possibly could have been with HIVE OS, but I made a ton of money, and it was great. And I think a lot of other people were utilizing NiceHash at the time, and everybody enjoyed it. So NiceHash OS is an awesome option once the bull run is in full effect, and you're taking profits daily. As for right now, there are other options like MMP OS. Flux is coming out with their own operating system or is starting to release it. And with that being said, so there are options if you do want to speculatively mine, because we technically although Bitcoin has hit a new all-time high, we have not passed the halving. And with that being said, right now you are still technically speculatively mining these coins. And so with that being said, if you're using HIVE OS, if you're using, being a smaller farmer, if you're using HIVE OS, or you're using Windows, or you're using unminable, or whatever the case may be, that's fine. Stack your coins. But in the bull run, be prepared to switch all of your rigs over to something like a NiceHash OS, where all of your rigs are free. Now, I'm not affiliated with NiceHash OS. I'm just giving it to you honestly. Nobody cares about cryptocurrencies, in the all-time highs, in the peak bull run. Everybody just wants to cash out to fiat. That is what's going to happen. I'm telling you, that is what is going to happen. But yeah, let me know what you think. Like I said, as of right now, I just have one rig up that I'm speculatively mining. Every month I switch it over to something different, get a different bag, and it's worked out perfectly fine for me throughout this bear market. I don't use that much electricity. Obviously, larger farms going to be affected. And there are better other options out there. I'm not a larger farm. You're probably not a larger farm. So don't really worry about this. You have 2 rigs for free. That's a lot of money to build 2 rigs. A lot of people don't have the money to build 2 rigs right now. A lot of people are diversified into ASICs, which is also another point. I don't know that this is going to be the same bull run that we've had in the past, where GPUs are just on fire because of Ethereum. We'll see. That's still to be seen. But diversify. Don't be completely embedded in GPUs only, because what happens if there are really no coins for GPUs? Look what's happened with FPGAs at time, where they just have no coins to mine. Basically, that same thing could happen to GPUs. That same thing could happen to CPUs. And that's why you should diversify into CPUs, into ASICs, FPGAs if you have the money. It's beneficial. It gets you through tough times. But please let me know what you think.